Hi Aquarius, this is Genevieve with Belladonna and Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I'm doing really well. This is the reading for January 11th through January 17th, 2021. And I know, after this last week, how crazy it's been, I'm not so sure that we're feeling all that excitement, except I am, because I firmly believe that this year is going to be better. It's going to be an awesome year. The deal is, though, when you finish out a year that is as crazy as 2020, you have some loose ends to tie up. And I think this is also preparing us to enter into the age of Aquarius, which is going to be so amazing. We've already entered into it, but just like anything else, when you have birth pains, sometimes it hurts. I mean, I had 4 kids, and trust me, it hurts. And that's what we're going through. We're going through the birth pains of a new age. And there's, of course, going to be some pain to that. But that doesn't mean that it's not going to end up being really good. So, anyway, the first card I get for y'all is the 8 of Cups. Turn it over. And this said you're building you're building your legacy, but you have to go out and get the rest of it. It's not quite complete. You're working towards that. And that's okay. And one of the things it also says is that there's a woman in your life, turn it over, who is good at entertaining. She's light-haired, and she likes to do those type of things. Go ahead and trust her to help you right now. Trust her to help you firm up what that legacy is, what that life is going to look like for you. And you also get the 6 of Cups. That tells me you're spending way too much time looking backwards instead of forwards. You're seeing what could have been, and what should have been, and not what is. Sorry, it doesn't work that way. We have got to face life as it is. We've got to accept life on life's terms. I know, I don't like that one either. But then, if you do that, if you stop dwelling in that nostalgia, and it's okay to have a little bit of nostalgia, I mean, but not enough to let it drag you down. Don't let it drag you down. Then you get the Wheel of Fortune, which is all about good luck. So once you decide to move forward, you're going to have the greatest luck ever. But you got to make that decision. You also get the Ace of Swords. So you see, he's having success. And he's got a crown, and he's got laurel leaves, and he's got holly, and he's just got all these good things. But he had to choose to move on. He didn't just stay there and stagnate forever. Because you know what happens when you become stagnant? You start to grow mold, and it's gross. Another thing that it says you need to do, this is the 4 of Swords. Now, this is a really cool card. Back in the day, when a knight would go out and fight for whatever the king wanted him to fight for, or his master or whatever, after a battle, he'd come back and he would lay down with his sword, of course, and he would evaluate the battle. He would think, well, what did I do bad? What did I do good? What could I do better? Now he didn't dwell in it. He didn't stay here. He thought through it and moved on. Because that's the whole point. It doesn't matter. It's not a problem to actually stop and think about how things could have been better, what you could have done better the next time. But at that point, you let it go. Because all it's going to do is hold you down like an anchor in the ocean. And it's going to keep you from moving forward. Now, this week, I decided to pull from a different oracle decks for every sign, depending upon what resonated with me. And for y'all, I pulled from the Oracle of the Fairies. Abundance. You are going to be getting abundance. You're going to have increasing abundance if you move forward. You've got to accept it. Because so many people, including myself, at times of our life thought we would never succeed and we didn't believe in ourselves. and we held ourselves back. And don't do that. You can have abundance. You are worthy of abundance. You also says, believe in magic. So you need to be looking for that magic that's inside of yourself that you've been suppressing all this time. Yes, you have been suppressing the magic. A lot of times, Aquarius, is you're in your head and you're not in your emotions. And I'm not saying you always need to be in your emotions either. But you have to have that yin and that yang, that balance, or else you're out of balance and you don't get the magic. Namaste, y'all. If you want to do a private reading, send me a text to 405-512-9400 and we'll set up probably a Zoom. We can do it by phone too, but I prefer Zoom. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube page so you'll never miss another reading again. Bye-bye.